Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, I wanted to take a break until the next automobile event, but I believe these go parts are just too tempting for me. So I decided to go ahead and do this mini event. All thanks to the Go Parts Train Tycoon mini event. This is how normally we play. I mean, by now, if you've been into the game for a while, you should know what to do. In preparations, it's not unlike any other major events. Start slightly later than normal, probably about 10 hours late or so, because it's a mini event. Normally it's 2 days, so if you start more than 12 hours, you won't be able to qualify. Besides that, make sure your factories are all filled to the brim as usual, because a lot of those jobs are collecting items from the factories, and of course leave behind all these train upgrades, building upgrades jobs that you can do, and likewise try to collect only the completed jobs when it's being requested. So all this actually contributes towards gaining stars, because when they ask you to do the completed jobs, collect them, right? Then you can get the stars. Likewise, when they ask you to do a building upgrade, then you do it, or they ask you to do an upgrade of a train, then you do it. Of course, there are others asking you to spend 100 keys or 200 keys, but that's up to you. For me, normally I will just bin away those jobs, because I'm going to save up my keys anyways, because I'm going to cross to Region 7 really soon. The purpose of me not playing this mini event initially was to delay my progress. You can see here we are now 390. Very soon we will hit 400. I really wanted to only hit 400 at the tail end of the major event. That's why I'm trying to delay it. By playing this mini event, Train Tycoon, it could easily up my level from 390 to 392 or so. So I'm quite worrying on that context, but yet I'm going ahead to do it because of that gold parts, right? So here it be other parts like epic parts, rare parts, or common parts. I would have just given up not playing and rest for a couple of days, but because it's gold parts, then I'm gonna do it, because I really needed those gold parts. Are hard to come by, really expensive to buy. If you come across gold parts, make sure you collect them, and make sure you upgrade every single region the event train of 80 capacity to the fullest, so you can collect gold every 4 hourly at a maximum amount. In collecting those golds, just make sure all your trains are with you before you start collecting, because if you send up the best train out for certain things, you will not be able to use that best train to collect the gold, and the quantity of gold to be collected every 4 hourly at that moment will drop. Alright, so it's coming towards the end of this event, the summer games. If you have not watched my previous video, which is basically a walk down memory lane, please do so. I just want to share with you my so-called memory of that game. Of course, at the tail end itself, once you have changed everything you could, the balance coins, you can't do anything with it, but the balance summer keys, if you didn't change it on time or in time, they would actually exchange it for you, the metal keys, okay, based on the exchange rate possible. So what we are having right now is really trying our best to make sure we fulfill all these Train Tycoon mini event requirements, like for example collect certain things from the factory or get things done. So you can see here factories collection are one of those best jobs I love. The most troublesome jobs are those collecting of 8 whistles, sending 9 of a particular train out to the certain job. Those are really tough ones. Other than that, the 6 trains jobs are still doable. 3 trains are the easiest. Some people may confuse that why not just stick to the 9 train job and then bin away those 3 train jobs. I think those are the biggest mistakes ever. Never do that, alright? Because getting 1 star is so much easier and faster as compared to getting the 3 stars. The jobs that regenerated and you keep on getting the 1 stars, the speed may be faster than you getting the 3 stars. So make sure you keep on doing those 1 stars, because that will actually brings you upwards towards the ranking chart fast. Alright, so you can see here there are certain jobs that actually brings progress lower, which are the 3-star jobs. But that doesn't mean you should start binning away all the 3-star jobs, but they would actually give you 3 stars. But just take some time. Alright, I've unfortunately upgraded myself to 391 at this juncture. We still got about a day and 10 hours to go. It just means that 392 seems something that I can't avoid. That leaves me 8 more levels to go for the major event. I'll see how. Probably I'll take a break for the next mini event. Hopefully they don't tempt me too much with attractive items. The best they give me really poor rewards that I won't play at all, so that we can actually maintain at 39 something. Hopefully 392 at the start of the major event. That would actually help me to get within 400, yet only able to reach above 400 once I come towards the tail end of that next major automobile event. So what I'm trying to drive at is about the word called pacing. You really got to pace your progress even in the major competitions itself. Actually comes to learn about it when we play the summer games event. You realize at the last few competitions, it seems like those slower players tends to be able to get first, i.e. with low company value. So that could be one of the reasons that pacing may be workable. I've not really tested pacing as a strategy, but I think pacing could be another form of strategy to play. Everybody has been doing the same thing, which is chasing after make sure to get faster and faster to complete 99% or 100%. I think hitting 100% is terribly wrong, unless those are the events that motivate you or give you or rewards you. Once you hit 100%, then you go for it. That I will let you know when the automobile event is or not. But my guess, if it is not, then 99% would be the strategy, and that will also means that pacing would be able to accompany the 99 strategy as another form of additional strategy to apply. If you pace yourself well, your progress would be somewhat mellowed down. If you do that, it just means that even though you don't get first or second in competition and be getting third, but who knows, at the 5th or the 6th competition you may get first because of your slower pace. Eventually, because of that, you don't go into round 2 or round 3 customers requests. Your quantities for delivery was so much smaller, and of course with that means that you are so much higher in terms of winning chances, your advantage over the rest. People could have delivered 1,200 items where you delivered only 600 items. So your speed will be double the rest of the people. Chances of you getting first will be even higher. So with that, if you sum it up, initially you're getting third, probably you don't get 350 coins, you get 200 coins each time. But at the ending, you'll be getting 350 coins. Everything sum up, your total sum game, you're winning rather than losing, and then you actually have enjoyment in that context, better time, better pace, better sleeping time, and yet able to get a higher reward. So pacing may not be a wrong strategy to apply as long as it's a 99% applicable strategy applicable to that event. But if it is a 100% completion event, then pacing will not be an additional strategy you can apply, because if 100% completion is something that you must do because the system will force you to complete in that major event, pacing will only slow you down, and the slower you get to the end, the slower you get towards the high reward of 70 EP per job, and definitely you'll lose out in every competition subsequently. So this is opposite in terms of strategy. So pacing is something probably I will try it out and I'll share with you in the next major event, provided it's a 99% strategy applicable event. So that's it at this juncture. Do not be afraid to dump away items. Yes, it's kind of wasted. You'll be building them and putting as much effort to get them, and yet dumping them at the same time. You got to bear in mind this. If you have a huge warehouse, forget about dumping anything. You can keep all the things you want. But if you have a really tiny warehouse like mine, dumping items or throwing things away is the only way to progress in this mini event, because you'll be keep on collecting items from the factory as part of the stars collection quest, If you don't do so, you wouldn't have space to do collection and you can't progress well. So far so good. You can see there about 45 stars, and the next closest one is only 11 stars. That means that a lot of people are doing the same thing. They don't play mini events because they're taking a break from very strenuous main events, or they're trying to rehold their progress to stay at where they are. That is also another smart move because you already have the best trains you can get, the maximum capacity in the current region. Competitions, you'll be there to win. Why would you want to venture and go down under everybody else in the next region? Because in the next region your train's capacity will be tiny and whatnot. Alright, so thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. I'll update you again on my progress of this mini event in next video. Goodbye.